Alright, so this isn't my normal gym, which means there's a lot more cool equipment. So while I'm here, might as well use it. So it's kind of a lat pull down machine, doing single arm lat pull downs. Again, I do single arm because you can get a better stretch. Okay, moving on to lat pullovers. I pretty much said all I can say about these before, but yeah, you should be feeling it in your lats, so don't bend your arms. Keep your arms locked in their position, and it's just shoulder down that's working. I burned my throat eating mac and cheese the other day, so when I grunt, it really hurts my throat. Alright, so we're doing rows. I'm going to do single arm rows. With this machine, I find I can do like a lot of weight. I can do more than 3 plates, but that most likely means you're just lifting with your ego. So drop the weight, make sure you're getting the full range of motion, slow it down. Focus on the negative aspect of it, not just like pulling it in, letting it drop. Go slow, controlled. Alright, so if you have friends like me, I have one friend, you can get them to give you assistance on your last few reps. That way you can get a few extra full reps in. I have friends. Ooh, last one. Oh, thank you. Alright, so we're working out rear delts. Couldn't really find 2 cables that were open, so we're just going to do 1 rear delt fly. And then we're probably going to move on to dumbbell flies as well. So like I had to tell my friend, you're not doing this. Okay, arm doesn't really bend. Alright, since this gym has a ab machine, we're going to finish with a few sets of abs. I got some short arms, so I can't really reach this and rest my elbows. My elbows don't touch. Anyways, we're going to sit here for a few sets. Okay, guys. So, all done. Started with cardio. Honestly, I went a little overboard. I did like almost 2 hours of cardio just because I felt like it. I'm not working this week, so I might do a little ridiculous shit from time to time. Anyways, let's check the pump. All right. Front lat spread. All you see is the belly fat. One day, this will all be gone. I promise you. But until then, jiggles. All right. I'm gonna go get changed, and I will talk to you in the car. Okay. All right, so today's gym session was later than I had hoped. It is now almost 10 o'clock, but I ended up just sleeping for maybe, I took like two-hour naps today. It's probably because I did so much cardio yesterday. I went late at night and I decided to just keep doing some cardio just because I felt like it. I did like 2 hours of cardio late at night. And then for some reason today, I decided I was going to do a lot of cardio again. And I showed up to the gym a few hours early and I did an extra about 2 hours of cardio. Well, an extra like an hour and a half because normally I do about 30 minutes of cardio. Just because. I don't know why. Sometimes I do dumb things. Too much cardio is not bad when you're trying to lose fat, right? I mean, there's different ideas on that, but also I'm really limiting my calories today because tomorrow I got to go out to eat breakfast. And then I have to go out again for dinner. So I have to do these things, these social things. So I got to eat, which means I'm not going to eat a lot today. So I'll save up the calories for tomorrow. Some people might not think that's the healthiest. For me, it works. Maybe it's not the healthiest, but it works for me. And I do have hopes to one day do some kind of competitive eating. It's like a fantasy of mine is to just, once I achieve what I want to achieve when it comes to my body, I might start doing food challenges just around here, or if I travel somewhere, wherever I go, you know, just food challenges. And then I'll like limit my calories for a few days, and then I'll go do the food challenge because I won't be trying to gain muscle. So yeah, when I do that, obviously I'll be taking on the idea of weekly calories, your total calories at the end of the week, much like a competitive eater does. So when it comes to like losing weight, gaining muscle, working out, all that kind of stuff, there's different ideologies, there's different methods. There's so many sources of information of how to do a workout properly, how to diet properly, how to eat properly, how to bulk properly. Listen, like I always say, everyone's different. You find what works for you, and maybe that changes throughout the years, throughout the months, whatever. It's not always going to be the same. But I will say it is good to get as much legitimate information as possible. Like, I would recommend for workouts, someone like on TikTok, JPG Coaching. He's pretty much one of the standards that people listen to, as well as TNF, another person who's highly regarded, as well as, you know, you take the obvious legends like Jay Cutler or Kai Green, Phil Heath, Arnold, even though he's kind of old school mentality. But, you know, there's different mentalities, like the old school mentality, new school mentality, science-based lifting. As much as, you know, I like Sam Sulek, or you might like Sam Sulek, and he makes fun of science-based lifting and he doesn't really follow it, he does. He does follow science-based lifting for the most part. It's just he doesn't think about it. He just naturally does it. But like TNF is a science-based lifter. For technique, I would really recommend Squat University. They are, like, I would say, one of the number one sources for technique when it comes to exercises. And he's really good at explaining what you need to do, how it should feel. He gives really good mobility exercises. Same with Lean Beef Patty. She knows what she's talking about. So yeah, that's just a few sources. You know, Ziegler Monster. Yeah. And then there's like the other people. There's the non-bodybuilders. There's like CrossFitters, like Matt Frass, the, you know, CrossFitting champion multiple times. And then there's, you know, like Olympic weightlifting and powerlifters like Russell Orhe, Russ Swole, whatever you call them, Eddie Hall, powerlifters. You can take their information and then you can kind of apply it to whatever you're trying to achieve, and you find what works through trial and error. One thing I will say when it comes to taking advice from people, I hope you're not getting all your advice from me. I really hope not, because I am nowhere near as educated as the people I mentioned. But I'm more for, you know, people who don't really know anything at all, and you want to get your foot in the door. And my content is more geared towards people who really want to lose weight, people with diabetes, people who are complete noobs. Sorry, I have so many cans over. I gotta empty out my car a little bit. I lost my train of thought, as always. What was I saying? Different sources of information. Squat University. Man, it's bad how much I forget things. So yeah, pretty much reiterate, get your sources of information from multiple people, not just one person. Oh yeah, so my standard of who to listen to. I don't know all the creators out there, but I will say you don't want to take your information from anyone who says, this is the only way. You have to eat like this, or you have to work out like this. You need to do this split. This is the only acceptable thing. People who say that are usually trying to sell you shit and are usually dumb as shit. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, they're so stuck in their own little ignorant world, and they're just trying to sell you a program or some stupid ideology. Have an open mind. When it comes to everything, have an open mind. Unless the person is telling you, hey, you know, don't throw dumbbells around, then you can listen to that person. That's good advice. But, you know, in general, like, oh yeah, you have to do this exercise, don't do this. Like, oh yeah, you have to do back squats, don't do front squats, or whatever it is. Don't do leg press, you know, like, no. Don't listen to those people. If anything, that's my advice. Don't listen to people who have this narrow point of view that are not open to other things. There's that guy, Billy or something on TikTok, who talks about health, and he's like, you gotta stay away from seed oils. Seed oils are evil. And then the next clip you see, he's like, seed oils are acceptable if whatever. Oh, you gotta stay away from farmed salmon. And then he says, oh, farmed salmon is good if this and this. Like, shut up, dude. Why anyone would listen to that guy is beyond me. So yeah, you gotta learn kind of to filter out the shitty information, because there is a lot of shitty information. As much as there's great information, there is just as much garbage information. But the longer you kind of work out and learn more about eating healthy and all that kind of stuff, the better you'll get at filtering out the bullshit. Okay? Just hopefully you don't find that bullshit too soon and, start following that bullshit information. So stay smart, stay vigilant, be on the lookout for dumbasses. All right, that's enough for today. It was a nice chat. It was a good workout. It was nice to have my friend Juno with me, because I could get some assistance on my final few reps so I can get the full range of motion. Tomorrow, arm day. I think I'm gonna go to the gym twice tomorrow. I'm not gonna go twice today because it's pretty much 10 o'clock. When am I gonna go again at 11? All right. Have a good one. Have a good lift. I hope you had a good lift. And New Year's is coming up. Again, don't skip out on the gym. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.